Does anyone have any questions for Scout? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Bunny Party question and answer with Holly Fowler. I asked you guys questions that you had for our artist, and I have them here. But first, I actually have a couple intro questions so that you can get warmed up on my questions, which aren't as important as everyone else's. What do you look forward to most while baking?
Oh, well, I love to bake, but I like trying out new recipes, I guess. But I think probably the biggest thing is I really like baking for other people. And I really just like making other people happy and surprising them with treats and stuff like that.
See, I like sifting.
Yeah.
Mine's more specific. I'm like, give me the sifter. That's usually the only job I do when she bakes anything.
I will save the sifting for him.
So it says here that you're a textile designer.
That's true.
It doesn't say that here. What the heck is textile design?
Okay, so textile design is referencing designing prints and patterns for things like wrapping paper and baby clothes and comforters and, you know, all sorts of different things. It's a very wide range of products. I think wrapping paper is like the easiest example that I can think of as far as having a repeating pattern. So I do a lot of novelty prints and flowers and geometric prints and all sorts of stuff like that.
All right, let's get to the user questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right, this is from Lucas. Hi, Luke. He says, Holly, I really love the work you've done on this game. Just a few questions. Maple Valley has such a cute, cozy aesthetic. What are your inspirations for the design of the town?
I think it would be a lie to say that we weren't somewhat influenced by Animal Crossing, because we were playing a lot of it when we were starting to make the game. But also, you know, it's a blend of things. It's also my own drawing and design aesthetic. So I like cute kind of cozy things. I put together a mood board when I started the project. I went on Pinterest and I researched a lot of pictures and other illustrations that I really liked that I wanted going forward. So I put together that and a color scheme, and that really helped dictate a lot of the things.
I think I can say that you definitely constantly are looking at things like that you like for rooms that you like and aesthetics and stuff. So you kind of have like a head full of stuff like this already going into it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's an organic process. As you make the game, you know, you start with one thing, and then as you're going along, you go like, oh, this is feeling good. You know, I want to keep going in that direction. And so it keeps changing as you go along.
And Animal Crossing.
And Animal Crossing.
I love the residents in the town.
Thank you.
Which was your favorite animal to draw other than the rabbits?
Probably, I really liked drawing the raccoon. He was really fun. I liked putting him in different clothes and different poses, and he made me laugh. So, and I know there's another question relating to the raccoon, so I'll get to that later. But
you did look at the questions.
I did. I told you I did.
This is a hard question.
Okay.
All right. Stars or moons?
Definitely stars.
Oh, definitely. Why?
I just like stars. I like star. I have a lot of star stickers, and I like drawing stars on things. And I have some jewelry with stars on it. I just like stars. I think they're cute.
Nice.
Maybe they're chubbier than moons, so that's why I like stars.
See, that's why I thought you were gonna say Kyle, the male bird, for your favorite character, because he's a little chubby.
They're all kind of chubby, to be honest. Kyle is the most circular, so maybe
circle bird.
So that's why he comes off as more chubby, but they're all pretty chubby.
We have a question from Wollum B. Did you use any real rabbits for inspiration? I have 3 rabbits, so I was just wondering. The cute bunny art made this a must buy.
Oh, thank you. No, I didn't use any specific real life rabbits. I don't have any pet rabbits. I've never had any pet rabbits. But I do really like bunnies. I do like looking at bunny rabbits.
She actually sends her mom bunny pictures every day.
Yes. The Daily Bunny had started it. It's a website, or it was a Tumblr, I think. And she loves bunnies, and her nickname is Funny Bunny. And when I was with her all the time, when I was with her Sour every day, I would leave her bunny pictures on her computer. But now that we don't live together, I email her bunny pictures every day.
That's so cute. You definitely look at a lot of bunnies.
I look at a lot of bunnies, but I didn't see any went like, that bunny, I like that one, I'm inspired. That didn't happen.
And then and then you like imagined them wearing like a uniform for work, and then you're like, oh, that's the
there it is. That's the artist.
That's the teacher bunny. Just put a
no, but I do
glasses.
really like seeing pictures of bunnies wearing clothes, like Halloween costumes and like hats and things like that. That's really cute.
Grace Morris asks, a bunny-inspired game is a must for me, with my old favorite being Killer Bunnies. Killer Bunny suffers from too many expansions, though. Do you have any ideas for future expansions of or versions of Bunny Party? Perhaps a bunny wedding at Maple Valley.
I think it's an adorable idea.
That's such a cute idea.
I mean, the expansions, that's not really my thing. It's really more...
Yeah, whether we make an expansion or not. I always say this when people ask about expansions, because it's really cool, and I'm excited that people are so excited for expansions. Logistically, I'm not sure whether we'll be able to do that or not. We do have a lot of ideas for more games based in this place, though. Maple Valley, I think. I can say that. And I really like the idea of a wedding, but I'm not sure how that would work mechanically. That's the thing, is like, we come up with a game design idea that works mechanically, and then I go, Holly, let's theme this, you know? So if a wedding theme would work with a future idea, that would be really fun.
I'd like to work on it.
Actually, it reminds me of our wedding topper.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
This is the topper on our wedding cake. See, I'm the elephant, she's the bunny.
Yeah, we had that custom made for us because he loves elephants and I love bunnies.
Yeah. We love animals.
We just love animals.
Yeah. Nina asks, hi Nina.
Hi Nina.
Were there any residents you considered but didn't end up making?
Gosh, I don't know. I don't remember. I know we had some different ideas for the bunnies for different jobs.
Yeah, I don't think there was any like bunny or character that you drew and finished and we were like,
no.
And then we cut them. But actually, hold on.
I know I thought about making a Dr. Bunny, but I never drew him officially or anything like that.
That's actually what I was thinking of when we had this. There was a Dr. Bunny.
And Abigail, the gossip opossum, she was going to be a rat initially. Because in his prototypes, we had always made her a rat. And then when we were working on the characters and figuring out who was going to be what, and a boy or a girl and all that stuff, we decided that a possum would be better than a rat. It was just more fitting, I suppose.
Yeah.
Even though I would say possums are scarier.
Well, you made Abigail super cute, which I think was really important.
That was tough to make her cute because I think possums are terrifying.
Possums are super cute. Look at Abigail.
No,
Really?
real possum is not cute.
I don't even know what the ability of the doctor was. Was that supposed to be like what the artist was?
Yes. The artist was a doctor before he was an artist.
And then the artist was like very Bob Ross at first.
Yes, he had an afro as well. Yeah, I don't know. It was too on the nose or something, and so we decided to skip the afro, give him a beret, because I don't think Bob Ross ever wore a beret.
No, definitely not.
on top of his afro.
His mug, he's definitely like has some inspiration because his mug says happy little trees, I think, on it.
I mean, in this world there might be like a real Bob Ross, and he's just a fan.
Oh, like the Bob Ross bunny might actually live in this world, but he's not him.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the lore we're building.
How many individual pieces of art did you need to make for the game?
A lot.
Yeah.
there is just tons of individual assets like potted plants and hanging macrames and picture frames.
That's kind of something we didn't talk about yet, is kind of the process we made. Like for a card, what was our process?
I mean, the process for making the art for the card was that we would decide generally what the theme was. You know, what does this card need to accomplish? By the way, Scout's here.
You wanted to be in the video.
Yeah, if something was to hinder a character, to set them back, we might go, oh, it's because they had an outdated map or because they had bad cell phone reception. We sketch out the card and then I would draw the bunny in whatever, if there was a bunny in the picture at all. And then Evan drew a basic background. And then I would fill in the background with lots of things, books and flowers and a picture on the wall or curtains or something like that. And then just tweaking the colors a whole lot until it looked pretty good.
Yeah. So the amount of like pieces that you did was a ton.
As a ton.
Like if you count all of that stuff. I don't know how many cards there are, like individual cards. I'll count them and I'll put it up on the screen right now.
There's a lot.
That's how many we have.
There's a lot.
Right here. Nina asks, and I know that Nina shares an account with Dennis Murphy. Yes, the Dennis Murphy, Challenger.
I'm Dennis Murphy, and I'm Challenger.
So they ask, why no Trash Panda?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Isn't a raccoon a trash panda?
Yes.
So we do kind of have a trash panda. And he's literally a trash man, or garbage man.
He is a garbage man. Like, why didn't we name him Trash Panda? Because the raccoon is a joke, is an inside joke, basically, about my brother. And so he had to be a raccoon.
So they, on our last game, Robo Junkyard, they got a custom character, and they made a raccoon that was literally made out of trash. And so, okay, Scout, that is a lot of puppy kisses. Thank you very much. James Balthus asks, how long did it take to design each bunny?
I don't think it actually took too long once I got started with the basic bunny design, the basic bunny shape. It actually took a little while to get like what kind of bunnies they were going to be, because I think instinctually I always want to go kind of cute and round and chubby. And in the beginning I was like, should they be that way? Should they be more whatever? And we went back and forth on this a lot, and we decided that they should look more like my original doodles. And so it took a while and a lot of sketches to get to that point, which is basically where I started. So it took a while to make a full circle. You know, not too long. I started with the psychic, or the fortune teller, first, and she took a little while. I mean, you know, it takes a while to get the bunny shape right and like the size just right for the card and everything. After that, you know, you kind of get on a roll, and then each character, you know, you do research for what kind of clothes they're gonna wear and their colors and their little accessories and things like that. But I wouldn't say it takes that long.
She can crank out artwork so quickly. Sometimes I go like, oh, we need to do this and that, and then I'll go like, okay, I'm gonna go on my computer, and then she'll come and be like, I made it, I put it in the Dropbox, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I think it's normally because the business that I usually do, we're always kind of on a schedule, you know, like we have to get stuff done pretty quickly. You don't just have as much time as you want to do things.
Yeah.
So you get fast at doing drawings.
Yeah, you definitely hit a roll after, like, you come up with the idea of how to do the theme for the bunnies, and then it was like, okay, we made them.
Yeah. He's gonna trip on this cord.
Okay. Scout, that was adorable, and we love your puppy kisses, but I think it's time.
Goodbye.
Why bunnies?
I don't know why bunnies. Evan picked bunnies.
I don't know. Like, we wanted the night sky party, and they came from the moon. Like, bunnies being on the moon is like a folklore thing.
He told me the story early on, and I was just like, yes, I love it. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready to draw bunnies right now.
Can I meet you at a convention to get a signed copy?
I mean, if we ever get out of this current hellscape that we're in, and we can go back to going to conventions,
yeah,
then yes. But I probably will just go to maybe a local convention in Portland. But if you want a signed copy, just email us, and we'll just send you a signed copy if you really want one.
If you bought a copy, we could sign it for you.
Yeah.
Any quick tips for people who are thinking about designing and releasing games themselves?
Oh, God. I would say that actually designing a concept for a game is... Do you have any quick tips for people designing games?
Me? I have too many. Start small. I think with the first two games we started, when we actually were going to produce something, we decided to produce something smaller. We made the Big Pig game actually first, and it's really big, and so we decided when we're actually going to go produce a game and manufacture it and all that, and run a Kickstarter, all of that stuff is a ton of work. So using a game that you've made that's smaller with that stuff is a lot better. And also just designing small games, I think, is a really good practice. Do you have any quick tips?
It's typical standard project making stuff, which is you build a mood board and get a good color palette to work from. It tends to keep you focused.
A color palette's good. Like, that's something I never really did, and I went to art school with you. I think that's why when you put all the cards together, it looks really nice.
Yeah. I'd say colors are critical.
Which is really important in this game because it's all about putting items in front of you, and so it's nice that they look good together.
Yes. If they don't, then... I mean, visually, if it's not visually appealing or pretty to look at, then probably not going to really want to play with it.
Were there any characters inspired by anybody?
Yes. Basically 3 of them. The trash raccoon is based on my brother because of some inside joke with him and his friend. Lori, the gardener deer, that's based on my mom. And then the grandma, the sassy grandma, is based a little bit on my real grandma.
So I have one last question.
Okay.
And this is definitely the most important question. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is your favorite Legend of the Dragoon edition? And for context for anyone that doesn't know, Legend of the Dragoon was a game on the PlayStation 1, and you did this thing where it had these QuickTime events where you do a sequence of attacks, and after it, the character would yell the name of the move. They would go like, Volcano!
Go! Volcano!
So which was your favorite one?
My favorite one is probably Gust of Wind to Dance, because the guy who recorded it, he said it just like that.
Gust of wind dance!
My favorite one is Lavitz saying harpoon.
Oh yeah.
He's harpoon.
Harpoon!
We played it a couple years ago, and for whatever reason, we decided to narrate every single line of dialogue in the whole game. And I ended up narrating his voice because I can do the Kermit the Frog voice.
Yeah, it became the Kermit the Frog because of the way he goes, Harpoon!
Harpoon!
Actually, it's funny that you said Gust of Wind Dance because there's actually 2 characters that do it. I like how Albert goes like, Gust of Wind to Dance. But my absolute favorite is when Lavitz goes, Gust of Wind Dance.
Gust of wind dance!
Okay, I forgot about that one. That one's good. Yeah, but they're all wonderful.
Can you do Blazing Dynamo?
No, not on camera.
Blazing Dynamo! Is that how he does it?
No, his voice kind of trembles a little.
Oh yeah,
at
he
the
goes,
end.
Blazing Dynamo!
That's what it sounds like.
Blazing dynamo!
Okay, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want to say to all of our Kickstarter backers?
I would just say thank you to everybody who's backed the game. It means the world to us. You know, we're just 2 small people trying to make board games.
2 small people and 1 small dog.
Right. And, you know, it means the world to us that anybody would take a look at it and be interested enough that they would actually pledge something. I mean, it's a big compliment.
It's super cool. I mean, I know we say thank you a lot, but we really do mean it.
We really do. We literally can't do this without you.
Yeah.
So we really are appreciative.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one.